So, very good evening to everybody, and welcome to EGO, the skill provider. In this particular video, I am going to take you through something called collocation. I've already informed you that collocation and something called the phrasal verbs is going to give you the much needed momentum to speak English fluently and something called effortlessly. You have to speak English effortlessly. I believe yesterday I I took you through something called phrasal verbs. Look, right? Look off, look through, like that. So many things we have discussed. But today, I think this is the last class for this weekend and for this week. So let me take you through something called the collocation. Collocation means it is the natural way you can combine two words while trying to speak a sentence. Suppose you can say, those who are new joining, I just want to give a little bit example so that I can easily understand. You say always Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and you say Merry Christmas. Are you going to say that Happy Christmas? No. If you say sir Happy Christmas, it will be wrong because of collocation. Because Merry Christmas, it is the natural way how the British and American people speak like this. And if you want to follow them up, that is called collocation. So that's why we have taken so many collocation. Today I'm going to discuss something called collocation that you can find in sports. These days you guys are very something called uh, uh, health conscious. You are regularly taking of exercises uh, to keep you fit yourself. That has been also advised by doctors, because these days there was a time when people used to take sedentary lifestyle and without any work. But these days, at least you are going for a morning walk, you are trying to do something. Why this is happening? Because you always want to keep yourself fit. So fit for fat, like so many programs are running on TV, YouTube channels, a lot of things are there. So today I'm going to take you through, there are certain things available that is called collocation in sports. ताମାନେ ମୁଁ କହିବାର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ହେଉଛି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯେ ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଇଂଲିଶ କହୁଛନ୍ତି সেই ସମୟରେ କିଛି ନ୍ୟାଚୁରାଲ ୱାର୍ଡ ଆମେ ୟୁଜ କରିବା ଦରକାର. ଜଷ୍ଟ ଲେଟ୍ ମି ଟେଲ୍ ୟୁ, କିଛି ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଦେଇଛି. ଲେଟ୍ ମି ଟେଲ୍ ୟୁ another example. Suppose ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଅବିନାଶ ସାର୍, ଯଦି ମୁଁ କହିବି ସାର୍ ଅବିନାଶ ସାର୍ you are doing mistake here, so sentence wrong ହେଇଯିବ. ଆପଣ ଓଡ଼ିଆରୁ ଇଂଲିଶ କଲେ ସେଟା ଠିକ ଲାଗୁଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଯେ I am doing mistake, ମୁଁ ଏଠି ମିଷ୍ଟେକ୍ କରୁଛି. ଆପଣ ଓଡ଼ିଆରୁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେସନ କରିଦେଲେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଠିକ ଲାଗିଲା ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ, ବଟ୍ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ ରଙ୍ଗ. କାହିଁକି ନା make mistake is the right collocation. You can say I am making mistake. ତ ଆପଣ ମତେ attention ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ମୁଁ କହିବି you have to say like no, ଯଦି ଓଡ଼ିଆରୁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଲେସନ କରିବେ give attention to me, that is wrong. That is something called pay attention. Why? This is called, is there any grammar rule? No grammar rule is there. Here something called collocation. Upon collocation means natural way, like how the British and American people use like this. जो मैंने हमें दीटा इंग्लिश को basically we are trying to take it as our role, we are trying to follow it. Like one is called American English, other is called British English, and there is no other English available in the world. Okay, and sometimes you are trying to speak British English, and sometimes you are trying to speak American English. But let me tell you, in India we use a very hybrid model. ଆପଣ କେତେବେଳେ elevator କୁହନ୍ତି, କେତେବେଳେ lift କୁହନ୍ତି, and elevator is an American English and something called lift is called British English. ଆପଣ ସେ ମୋ ସାଙ୍ଗ lift ରେ ଅଛି, lift ଆପଣ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି elevator or lift. So elevator is an American English and something called, this is called ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି lorry, something କହୁଛନ୍ତି truck. The truck is called British English, lorry is American English. So we use both the things in our day-to-day conversation. So ଆମର ଦିଟାକ, whether we can say it American English or British English, ଦିଟାକର influence Indian ମାନଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଅଛି. And whenever we are trying to write English, written communication, basically you follow all the spelling and other things, you follow British English, not American English. So ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ collocation ନବା, when you are trying to take collocation, we take collocation from British English and we take collocation from American English. So spoken English, there is no standard. ମାନେ ଆପଣ କହିବେନି whether it is British standard, it is American standard. No, there is no standard. There is collocation means is applicable to all. it is for British English, it is for American English. ମୁଁ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଏକ୍ସାମ୍ପଲ ଗୁଡା ଦଉଛି, whenever trying to speak with an American client, ଆପଣ ଭିତରୁ କିଏ ଯଦି American client ସହିତ କଥାବାର୍ତ୍ତା ହଉଥିବେ, ତ spoken English wise there is no problem, but written English wise you will find a lot of difference. So এটা ଆମେ ଦିନେ ଆଲୋଚନା କରିବା, maybe in the next week we are going to discuss that written English ରେ ଆପଣ କଣ କଣ difference ପାଇବେ, but today our discussion should be limited to collocation. So collocation already I have given you a few classes, so you know that ଗୋଟେ natural way ରେ ଆମେ English କହିବା. Sometimes ଯେମିତି ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ମାନଙ୍କୁ କହୁଥିଲି that most people knows that, but still there are few guys are there, they are not able to understand. ମୁଁ ବାରମ୍ବାର ଯେତେବେଳେ କହୁଛି collocation, you are sometimes you are confused. No, there is no need of any confusion. Let me tell you, ଦିଟାକ word natural way ରେ ଯାଏ. That means how the American and British guys use like this. ଆପଣ କହିते ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ black, ଗୋଟେ color ଅଛି black ଟି ଆପଣ କହିପାରିବେ, but you cannot say the ଗୋଟେ chocolate ର color ଟା black ହେଇଥିବ. Can you say it is a black chocolate? No, it is called dark chocolate. ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି fast food, fast ମାନେ କଣ? Quick. Can you say quick food? No, fast food. କାହିଁକି ନା fast ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ word ମାନେ କଣ? Quick, come fast, come quick. ଏଇଟା ଠିକ ହେଇପାରୁଛି, but whenever trying to use with food, only fast food ହବ, ଆପଣ quick food କହିପାରିବେନି. ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି speed post, ସମସ୍ତେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା କୋଉଥିରେ ପଠେଇଦବା ନା ସ୍ପିଡ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ରେ ପଠେଇଦବା, ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି କ୍ୱିକ୍ ପୋଷ୍ଟ ରେ ପଠେଇଦବା. नो, ସୁପର ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟ୍ରେନ୍, କହୁଛନ୍ତି କ୍ୱିକ୍ ଫାଷ୍ଟ ଟ୍ରେନ୍? नो, ନେଭର. ସୋ ଦିସ୍ ଇଜ କଲ୍ଡ କଲୋକେସନ, ତାମାନେ ଆପଣ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରିପାରିବେନି, ୟୁ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ନଟ୍ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ଦ ୱେ ସମଥିଙ୍ଗ ହାଜ ବିନ୍ ସ୍ପୋକନ ଟିଲ୍ ଡେଟ୍. ତ ଆପଣ କହିବେ ସାର୍ ହ୍ୱାଇ କାଣ୍ଟ? ବିକଜ ଅଫ କଲୋକେସନ. ଯଦି ଆପଣ ନିଜ ଅନୁସାରେ କହିବେ ତ ଇଟ୍ ୱିଲ୍ ନଟ୍ ବି ଦ ରାଇଟ୍ ଇଂଲିଶ. So that's why today I don't want to waste your time. So there are so many collocations available. In something called sports. Sports hai kichi collocation available achi. And what are the collocation? I'm going to discuss that. And I'm going to share the screen. Just check it out. So this is my screen before you, and you can say that these are the collocations available in spoken English as far as sports is concerned. Check it out. The first important collocation involving sports is when to use the verb play, do, and go. Quite interesting. There are three verbs basically used that are used in sports. Sometimes you use play, do, and go. We typically use play for team sports. Look, you play soccer. What is soccer? Soccer means it is something called American English. The British English called football. Apan konte football khelante? So in America, the football is called soccer. SOCCR. You got the difference right away, right? So if you're going for Brazil and Argentina, there is a match, and those who are very sports enthusiastic, जो मानकर ज्ञान अच्छी फुटबॉल ऊपर, so they know that Brazil is a 4 time or 5 times world champion. There are so many superstars. Argentina, including Messi, is there, so they are also one of the finest team in the world. So let me tell you, so in America they call it, it is a soccer match. It is a soccer match, SOCCR, soccer, not football. But in British English, ame kochi football boli. So sometimes you follow American English, sometimes you say British English. So that's why I already inform you, like our English, Indian English is something called a hybrid model of American and British. Ame ketel kon kochi cholnu. And if you go to a call center job, upon jo international call center jaako ame BPO boli कहउचंती, business process outsourcing. If you take a call from any of the clients, that is from, suppose you're working for HP, you're working for Dell, or you're working for antivirus like McAfee, you are working for Amazon, like not for Indian customers, you are taking a abroad, like you're taking calls from international clients. You can find, my God, today I cannot take call, just 5 minutes there, I'm going to watch a soccer match. So apan bhabi, what is soccer? Soccer means it is something called football. Okay, so you play football You play basketball, you play tennis, you play baseball, you play golf. So this is a team sport. There is a team, the team Argentina, the Brazil, team India, like that. We play cricket because play is used for team sports. That's very important. That is a collocation. Upon koi peribeni, we go soccer. No, we do soccer. No, you play soccer, you play football, you play cricket. Okay. The do verb used for more individual sports. Yoga. Upon koi I am playing yoga. No, I am doing yoga. I am doing gymnastics, I am doing martial arts or do aerobics. Check out the difference, my friend. Suppose in morning time, what happens? No, suppose every day you are going to the field and trying to do pranayam. So pranayam is a part of yoga. So you can say, what I do? Sorry, I'm busy right now. I'm going to do yoga. Do yoga. I'm do. He's a good gymnastic guy. No, he's doing. He always does gymnastic in the morning. So do gymnastic. Do is used for individual sports. Whenever you are trying to do yoga, is anybody involved with you? You are doing your own. You say, sir, there are a lot of people they are doing for themselves, not for the team. So remember, for team sports, you have to use play. Play cricket, play soccer, play tennis, play basketball, play golf, like that. Whenever it is a result oriented, there is a result. But what about the result? Yoga is a result, gymnastic is individual things, martial art, or do aerobics. Okay. And also in more general terms, you say do exercises. I already informed you that. Like, suppose you are going to hit the gym. You are going to hit the gym. That's very important. Suppose morning 6 o'clock, some of you who are very health conscious, or you want to show off your biceps to others, you are trying to flex your muscles, so you are going to gym. Upon gym jauchanti. So why? How can you say? Suppose I'm going to call Abhinav sir. Abhinav sir, why didn't you join? Sir? Sorry sir, actually it overlaps my gym routine. Actually, I hit gym at 7 o'clock. Hit gym. Not I am going to gym. I am hitting the gym, or I am going to hit the gym. So you say, sir, hit. This is called hit. So hitting. No, this is how you have to speak English, my friends. You have to speak English like this. Oh my God, it's 6 o'clock. Oh my God, it's time is there. I have to hit the gym. Hit the gym. So upon koi sir, hit the gym. Hit mane kaha kote aghat kariba. No, it's not like that. You are always thinking in English, Oriya, and trying to translate it, my friends. So that's why this kind of things, ଆମେ ଯୋଉଟା କହୁଛେ କି ଆମେ ଓଡିଆରୁ ଇଂଲିଶ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, obviously ଏଇ kind of thinking ଟା ଆପଣ mind କୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛି. Always say that it's time to hit the gym. Hit the gym. Oh my God, it's time to hit the floor. Like that. I'll tell you, don't worry. I'm going to tell you all such things. So do exercises. Whenever I say do exercises, exercises can be anything. Suppose some of you are hitting gym every day. ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି, you are doing one exercise? No, there may be push up, there will be so many dumbbells there, and there is something a chin off, lot of things you do. So one exercise, two exercise, three exercise, five exercise you do. So that is called I'm doing exercise at gym. Always say like this. I exercises. Nobody say like this. I do exercises every day. That's the right way. If you say, sir, what is wrong? Here we are not trying to find out wrong and right. Let me tell you. आपण माने ए voice रे नाहंती जोठी को आपण कहबी we are making mistake here. I feel same whenever I say, sir, this is your wrong and this is right. But I can say this is the right things, please follow it. Right? Au ଆମ ପାଖରେ voice ସାरे ନାହିଁ. You have already come to a certain stage where you should know the right and follow it up, rather than why it is wrong, why it is wrong. This is called collocation. This is how the British and American guys speak. How this is not your mother tongue, my friends. If you want to speak English, you have to follow them up. That's all. If you know that, if you're just, if you can hear me properly, I can speak English because I always follow American and British guys. This is their mother tongue, man. We have to follow them up. That's all, nothing else. No, nothing like that. No buggling. Nothing will happen. मते भलो इंग्लिश कहिबार अछि सर मु कोन करिवि मु जो अमेरिकन आ ब्रिटिश गाय जेमती इंग्लिश कोंती मु कहि दे बस सही गला मोर जदि जने ओडिया कहिया पे चाहिबो आमे जेमती ओडिया को जने हमकु फॉलो करिया दरकार दैट्स ऑल सो एथिरे भाबिबार कोन अछि जदि मनकर एक्स लोक आपनकर गोटे हिंदी लोक आसी कि से टाइम शिखिया पई ओडिया सो व्हाट ही हैज टू डू फर्स्ट जस्ट टू फॉलो यू आपण जेमति कहउछन से सेमति कहले ही ही कैन मेक सम सर्टेन डिग्री ऑफ परफेक्शन if that is possible if that is right then why not this is right that you have to follow American and British that's why you are going to follow this one okay so you have to do exercises I always hit the gym samaste koibe eta please try to follow the things I am always hitting the gyms oh my god it's time to I have to do yoga not play yoga right okay so and other common individual exercises lift the weight lift weighting upon the lift weighting like you know you are trying to weight something lift something that is called lift weighting okay the verb go is used more activities that is ending ing I go swimming I go biking एठी गोटे आपन को राइट I want to tell you know corrective suppose आपण वर्तमान एबे मार्केट जिवे शॉपिंग करिया पई आपण कोन कहउछंती I am going for shopping wrong I go shopping check it out I go swimming I go biking I go surfing I go rock climbing I go bowling or I go fishing suppose you know you are busy right now you have a net upon man janchati where some of you are staying at Bhubaneswar and you know you have a very childhood dream to go to the village ponds and somewhere else you know for fishing upon net nei sete fishing karanti mane macho dhariya jota कहउछंती so or you are going for a you know for swimming like that so you are not getting that kind of but in village area you can find so many ponds are there artificial or natural ponds are there जोठी कि आपण जाई कि सेटे संतरण करंती बा पहरंती स्विमिंग करंती so you can say sir it is a time to go for swimming आपण for ता ऑटोमेटिक आसी जाय but don't use for look go swimming go biking it's time for me to go shopping go for shopping आमे कहि दोची मो शॉपिंग पाई जिबी तो पाई माने फॉर सेटा आपण ऑटोमेटिक दैट इज कॉल्ड ट्रांसलेशन अब सेठी तो आपण भूल करंती प्रति समय रे आपण कोडे खोजुथिबे बहाना केमति मो ट्रांसलेशन करिबी and that's why you guys are making mistake so don't follow the translation if you're trying to speak English if you're trying to written English so don't follow translation if you're written communication बढ़ेबार अछि ताले follow translation method I don't have any problems but follow collocation also without collocation I'm sure you are going to make you know suppose you are trying to do translation 100 sentences out of 100 sentence I can guarantee you from here itself it is on record right now that 70 to 80 sentences will make wrong and only 20% will be correct so जेतले मु कहबी जे सर आपण कुआडे बाहले I am going for shopping निश्चय आपण कहबी that is a tendency something naturally comes to you because you have been brought up you have been taught in that way मु माने शॉपिंग पाई जाउची पाई माने सर त फॉर लागिवो एठी you have to say like this but actually not look at the sentence the verb go is used with most effective you know most activities that ends in ing I go swimming go biking go shopping go rock climbing go bowling and go fishing the same things you can say I go shopping suppose आपण प्रति संडे रे शॉपिंग करंती घर पई शॉपिंग करंती that can be grocery items that can be anything shopping means it doesn't mean that only for going to a you know like you know mall and doing the shopping it's not like that you can shop anything for yourself right so you can say I always go shopping on Sundays go shopping not go for shopping suppose mu ebe pachar where are you Ashok sir where are you going sir it's time for me to go shopping not go for shopping okay so this is the things you have to you know clear it okay fine with the team sports we can use the word game or match it's a good game अपन कहउछंती वा India and Pakistan match or game basically British people say match and American people say game so both are correct if you say American people you know I have seen like in basically in soccer like in football you can find wow what a game it was it was a fantastic game it was a mind-blowing game like that upon me so game mane match sometimes you are using game or you are using match because match comes very automatically because that's called British English The influence is more. And whenever it comes to game, it's a good game or good match. Is there any difference? No difference at all, except the origin. One is American English game and match is British English. Okay. A soccer game, a basketball game, a tennis match, etc. You can win the game or lose the game. That's very, suppose India is playing against Australia. So they can win the game or win the match or lose the match or lose the match or tie the game or tie the match. That's when the final score is 1-1, 2-2. This is in hockey or I mean basically in football like that. Okay. A team can play a home game. What is home game? When they play in their own stadium. Suppose India is playing at Mohali. India is playing at Mohali. Mohali is in Punjab. So it belongs to India. You can say that India plays very well whenever they play home game or home match. This is called home game. Upon kavite home match logela haboni sir. Home game. Look, I have put the highlighted mark here. Home game means like whenever the match is played in their own country. Suppose Australia is right now, India is touring Australia for the ICC World Cup, right? T20 World Cup. So we don't play home game, but Australia are playing home game. So you can say like that, a team can play home game when they play in their own stadium or field. Or away game, that whenever they play at the opposing team's stadium or field. It is a away game first, it was a home game first. You can say no, Virat Kohli performance is superb when in away games. Away game means when they play on foreign soils. Or you can say like XYZ players performance is good in home game. Home game means whenever the match is played in India. That's all. So that's the difference. Okay. When there are many teams and they are playing many games to see who's one is the best, then this is called a tournament. Okay, that that's something tournament, the ICC tournament. There are many teams and they are trying for a coveted post, like who will be win the. There will be a final match and a single team will be the champion. So that is called a tournament. That The next one I want to tell you, my friends, here. When one team is winning in the middle of the game, for example, 3-1, we say they have the lead. That is something happens. Oh, India got the lead right now. And the other team make a comeback. Look, make a comeback. It's very often used in in any games and sports. Suppose Pakistan lost the game. And if listening to their commentators like Wasim Akram, Rami Raja, a lot of people there, those who once upon a time were superstar for Pakistan team, they actually, yes, it's the time to Pakistan should make a comeback. Suppose India be bhalla kheluchi, so you have no problem. But those who are sports enthusiastic, those are die-hard fan of cricket, they can say, suppose the India hari jaithanta, apna kon kahitane, it's time to India to make a comeback. Make a comeback means like he has to, there is a losing side, then he has to come to winning side. From loser to winner, that is called comeback. He come back heavily. Oh, in the previous game we come back heavily. That means we come back with a solid performance. Comeback means from a losing side to from something called a winning side. Okay. And score points losing and take the lead. With the sports, we use do and go. We typically use the word competition, gymnastic competition, martial competition. It is very important things I want to tell. It is not about gymnastic game, gymnastic competition. Look, where with sports we use do and go, do yoga, do sketching, right? So go for shopping, boat racing, like that. You can say for that the word match is not used. It is used for competition. Look at the gymnastic competition, martial art competition, surfing competition, ice skating competition, etc. So whenever a sports is associated with go or do yoga competition. Suppose upon kete kon jani chanti, you are trying to bodybuilding. It is a competition. It's not a match. If there a match is going on, then you are wrong. Upon saying English bhul kuhanti. Because what he's doing? He's doing bodybuilding. Doing bodybuilding. So bodybuilding means it is the individual sports, and for that competition is there. There's a drawing competition upon coaching. Upon coaching drawing match coach. Never you say. Drawing is something called individual things. What is wow? He is doing very well in drawing. So drawing is a competition. Okay. So something called competition. The exception in sports that where can one place to another, like running, biking, and swimming, is often called a race. It is a 100-meter race. 100-meter competition and a match. You know, Usain Bolt, the fastest, perhaps Jamaican, like he runs very fast in track and field event. So you can say it is a, you know, it is a 100-meter race. It is a 200-meter race. It is something called 400-meter race. So race means whenever you are trying in case of running and biking and swimming, you say it is a race actually. Swimming competition or race, just take it out. Okay. Athletes can enter a competition or try to win the first place. That always happens. Some athletes try to enhance their performance. That is very important. Enhance means increase. Can you say increase their performance? Wrong. Enhance their performance, because by taking illegal substances such as steroids, you know that steroids is a banned substances, and basically in Olympics and before cricket, when a mega event starts, the player are subjected to something called a dope test, drug test. Okay, so if they fail, they are disqualified. So that has been written here. But when they fail a drug test, they will be disqualified from participating. So whenever you say, look, the performance is enhanced, not increased, try to understand my point. There is a time when I vividly remember when Jai Surya was playing, Jai Surya, in 90s and 20s, like, no, he was a superstar from Sri Lanka. And every time he come, no, he was just, he was a pinch hitter. He was completely, you know, destroying the attack of the opposition side. So that time, so people thought that he was taking drugs, because, you know, his rates are going like that. Upon Jumane Joy Surya Sri Lankan cricketer, he was a match winner in every time, because I'm a, you know, a die-hard cricket fan. So I follow every cricketers and their life and everything. So I know a little bit about them. So there was a time, you know, he was a, you know, everybody tell that he was taking drugs and other things. Then how can this guy is going for a pinch hitting? He was, Kichi Dinatola, he was nothing. But all of a sudden in the World Cup, he uh, did something very charming for his team. So that is something called, you know, they, if they, you know, something called enhance their performance. The performance is enhanced. Suppose I can say, like, suppose you are an athlete, I can say you have to enhance your performance, not increase your performance. Enhance. That's the very important word for you. Okay. If the athlete is performing well, they may achieve a personal best. When they perform better than anyone ever has in the past, they could even break the world record. That, you know, it is breaking the world record. Ame kon koche, he make the world record. No, world record is broken. There is nothing called make the world. Aguru jane korichibo cricket re, jodi apne 1 run extra kole madhya, that is you are breaking the world record. Right now, suppose in one day, nobody has you know, crossed 300 marks. Those who are sports enthusiastic cricket, they know. 200 is there. Viren Sehwag has gone for that, and a lot of people has gone for that. But what about 300? If somebody is going to that, that means he's breaking the world record or set a world record. Set. I'm going to set. I'm going to make the record. No, set the new world record. If they get injured, however, they might have to withdraw from the competition. Competition no bahar jiva pai. Suppose you want to, you are not disqualified, but somebody wants to, you know, you have some problems right now, so you have to withdraw from the competition. Withdraw. That is something called withdraw. That means voluntarily leaving the competition. Suppose right now, like, you know, 16 or 15 players have been selected for the World Cup, and some problems, like, you know, some problems, joint pain happens, and XYZ cricketer doesn't want to participate in the team, then he can withdraw from the competition. that is called withdrawing. So that's also happens in sports. Okay, so that withdrawing the, like he doesn't want to participate, then se jo jinchata bahari ase, so that is called jodi voluntarily nije nije bahari ase taku kuha jaye withdraw the competition. So I believe you understood that there are so many words. You can check it out. Let me scroll the screen before you once more. You can find it out. There a lot of things are there. Sometimes you have been using it wrongly. Upon mane eta wrongly use korthile. Try to rectify that. This is called collocation. Go for shopping, wrong. Go shopping. Upon कहबे sir kahi eta habo because of collocation. बारंबार मु कहूची collocation, collocation, collocation. That's the same things I want to ask you. If I'll ask you happy birthday or merry birthday, no, अपन को happy birthday. Okay, happy new year. Why merry Christmas? Why? Because collocation. तो माने अमेरिकन और ब्रिटिश पीपल ए भाया यूज करती. सो यू हैव टू फॉलो देम अप. यू से फास्ट फूड, फास्ट फूड कहले माने आपण देखि दउची चाउमीन और अदर थिंग्स आपण आगे देखा जाउची. बट मु कहि फास्ट माने कोन सर? आई एम अ टीचर ऑफ इंग्लिश. फास्ट माने कोन? आपण को फास्ट माने सर क्विक ना क्विक फूड कोंतु. नो, क्विक मील. आपण कहबे क्विक मील. जो दिन आपण ते जल्दी खाइ दियंतिनी. सपोज यू नो योर ऑफिस टाइमिंग एज 10 o'clock. किछि घरे काम चलतिला. You are getting late. It's right now. Suppose 9:30. You have half an hour to reach your office. So what will do? You are trying to eat very quickly. That is called a quick meal, not fast meal. Quick meal, fast food. Speed post, fast train, super fast train. You are telling that. Look, these are the words, no, that has been used from the day one. Upon change kori period. This is called collocation. Collocation. If you going to a flight, okay, you cannot call it black coffee, light coffee, you have to say. And you can say dark chocolate, black chocolate koti kuha jaye. The color is black. Upon it's black. The color is black, but it's called dark chocolate. Upon kave sir mu to dokan ko mille se mate black koile de douchi. You are not talking to a local guy there. You have to talk to a foreigner like that. So if you are going abroad or anywhere in the world, like those who have know about English, upon jodi kave a black chocolate that's a wrong sentence itself. That is called dark. Upon ko se dark mane अंधार तो सेही तो प्रॉब्लम होउची. आपण ओडिया रो इंग्लिश करिया एते अभ्यस्त होई जाइछंती. जेतले मु किछु कथा कहूची बा आपण को सेटा बुझिया पे चेष्टा करिवि, आपण को मन रे आंदोलित होउची. डार्क माने तो अंधार. ब्लैक तो अछि गोटे वर्ड अछि ब्लैक माने कला. ताले मु कला चॉकलेट किनले मते काहे कि आपण सर कहिबे जे डार्क चॉकलेट. दैट इज कॉल्ड collocation माय फ्रेंड्स. दिस इज नॉट बिटवीन यू एंड मी. आपण काहे सब ट्रांसलेशन करि पढुछंती की आपण कहितिला? Who said you like who was instructed to go for translation everything? प्रत्येक जिनसर प्रत्येक ओडिया जानिबा कोन दरकार. You have to speak English. आपण केथर कहउछंती जानरे मु आज जिबि बोली. बस रे काहे जानरे कहउनाती. आपण आज गोटे आम गां को बड्डो जान आस्तिला. Are you going to tell that? Nobody is able to tell that because this is ridiculous. There are certain things if you tell like this, that is ridiculous. If I say in the that a maze ta nahi keslo. Maze mane kon? Like table. Are you going to say maze? Never. Bed आपण बेसी कहउछंती. Are you telling खट्टो ऊपर मु बसि? Are you telling that because you feel ashamed? If you feel ashamed for that, why you not telling English the way the British people speak? आपण चौकी कहउनाती. आपण कहउछंती चेयर टा नै आसु बोली. Because चौकी आपण भाबुछंती it looks very ordinary. And don't you feel that whenever you say like this, the kind of English, the British people thinks you are ordinary. And that's why most people basically they fail in the interview because of collocation. कारण से कोठी से भावती मु ठीक इंग्लिश कहूची. जेमती मु आपन कहउतली सर आई एम गोइंग फॉर शॉपिंग. रॉन्ग. गो शॉपिंग. आपन कहिबे पुणी से ओडिया रो इंग्लिश स्टार्ट करिवे सर मु जाउची फॉर पाइन. तो सेटा प्रॉब्लम सर. जिते पर्यंत आपण ओडिया इंग्लिश पढुथिबे you cannot speak English. Think English, speak English. That is called learning English. Think English, speak English. That is called learning English. If you don't want to, if you're always trying to say something called, most of the time you want to calculate, just like going for permutation combination wise. Upon chahibe mu English kohibi empty, you cannot speak English, my friends. That's for sure. You cannot speak English. I have shown you a video. I believe it's still there with me. There is a video from me also. I want to show you all. I believe you have gone through that. Just check it out once more. I think okay. I put it somewhere else. I'll check it out for you. So what I want to say, my friends, most of the time, what exactly you are doing? You are trying to do a lot of translation. And ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଏବେ ବି କହିଦଉଛି, let me tell you very honestly to everybody, those who have joined right now or those who have already joined before, there's a problem. If you're trying for translation process, you cannot speak English correctly, confidently, hassle free. प्रत्येक जिनस को आपण यदि ट्रांसलेशन माध्यम कहबे आपण कहि परिबिनी, आई विल मेक मिस्टेक. देखो आपण एबे कहले मु वर्तमान शॉपिंग करिया पे जाउछि, हठात आपनकर माने एटा हला फ्रंट एंड, दिस इज बैक एंड माने मो ब्रेन कहउछि. तो आपण हठात कोन चिंता कले मु जाउछि माने आई एम गोइंग शॉपिंग करिया पे, शॉपिंग तो हे गेला, पाई माने फॉर, बस हे गेला, इंग्लिश आपनकर हे गेला. आई एम गोइंग फॉर शॉपिंग, रॉन्ग. आपण पछरे सर काई रॉन्ग हैला, कोठी ग्रामर मते देखंतु, मु कहिला grammar is not required in spoken English. Grammar is required in written communication, my friends. और यदि आपण ग्रामर टा को देखुछंती, what about collocation, what about phrasal verbs, are you going to look at that? If you are looking for grammar, it's okay. I don't have any argument जे ठीक अछि आपण ग्रामर देखुछंती, but what about other part, collocation? Sir, collocation हम तो पढ़ाई न. That's what I'm going to teach you, my friends. जोटा आपण जानि नथिले, just follow that, you can speak English. आज पर्यंत आपण गोटे माने पैटर्न रे चली छंती, तो change the pattern. If you are not going to change the pattern, I am sure you are not going to speak English fluently. सेमती चलती है, भूल कर चलती है. So think English, speak English. How to think English? Speak English. Think English means speak English. Broken English चलेगा, no issues. Start speaking English. I'm coming week रो, whether new guys or old joins, doesn't matter. गोटे छोटे टॉपिक पुणी स्टार्ट करबा. I have to give you a small topic. It will be given in advance. Prepare करिवे. Just you have to speak for 2 minutes. That's all. And the rest upon I am going to teach you something. So practice has to be there in the group itself. I request everybody, don't bunk the class. Bunk, B-U-N-K, bunk. Bunk the class. आपण कोन कहले सर बुझी हलानी? Bunk the class. काई bunk class कहली मु? माने आपण जानि सुनी आपण किछि दिन धरंतु यार कॉलेज स्टूडेंट, आपण को आज इच्छा लागुन जिया पे, आपण कोन कोन जानि सुनी आज कॉलेज जानथि, सो दैट इज bunking classes. Bunk, B-U-N-K-I-N-G, bunking classes. आपण ता कोन कहिथांते, आपण कहिथांते मु ता जे आई एम नॉट जॉइनिंग क्लासेस, आई एम नॉट अटेंडिंग क्लासेस. रॉन्ग. आपण को सर काहे रॉन्ग हला? ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड माय फ्रेंड्स. आपण आज कॉलेज जिबार थिला, आपण गलेनी कोन पे? पर्पजफुली आपण को इच्छा लागिलानी बा गोटे बहाना आपण कले. सो दैट इज समथिंग कॉल्ड बंकिंग द क्लास. आपण को टेबल रे किछि लिक्विड पड़ी जाई, आपण ऑफिस बॉय को डाकुछंती, मामा को डाकुछंती, भौणी के डाकुछंती, टिके क्लीन कर दिए. रॉन्ग. इट्स रॉन्ग. Okay, so there are so many phrasal verbs I have given you. So English is something called, no, is a pretty easy, perhaps one of the easiest language in the world. हम प्रथम रु कहिथि lot of जेतले सर माने मो सहित थिले बा आपण माने जो माने न्यूज जाने अछंती, let me tell you, चाली न जानी बाटर दोष. हमें ठीक रे चाली जाउ नाते, हमें कहे बाटटा दोष. तो इट्स रॉन्ग. हमें कोठी ना कोठी हमर प्रोसेस भूल रहउछ, सेति में इंग्लिश कहि परनो. Lot of people personally call me, sir, can I speak English, can I speak English? Why not you? आपण आगे जो माने व्यक्ति जनक बसचंती जे आपण कहउचंती, आपण जहा को प्रशंसार बोली कहउचंती, once upon a time I was a struggling speaker like. Believe me, I am a Oriya medium school student. आ आपण को टाइप रो एमती मु सिखि के आस्थिली, एमती सिखि के आस्थिली. But time has changed me. So it is time I can change you, and 100% I'll change you. Please follow the advice, the suggestion I am putting forward. And that's all about the classes for today. Okay. So we'll take the class, I mean a review, then you can go. Ashok sir, can you hear me?
Sir, I can hear.
So you got the collocation today?
Yes, sir. But
So, yes, yeah,
once upon a time,
sir,
when Andhra people are residing in my house in a rented purpose,
sir.
his son was telling at that time, my father go duty. I am just thinking that I am just thinking that that time. I was thinking.
Correct, sir. Great.
Okay, sir.
Uh,
Excellent, excellent.
Avinash sir, Avinash sir,
Yes, sir.
you got it everything?
Yes, sir.
You got the confidence right now you can speak English 100%, sir? Are you getting the confidence?
I am trying to.
Yeah, that confidence is the first thing, sir. You have to try. So one day, Rome is not built in one day, sir. So every great thing will take time. So just be patient. Obviously, you are going to speak. Devjani ma'am,
Yes,
Devjani
sir.
ma'am, ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ କେମିତି ଲାଗୁଛି ଦି ତିନିଟା କ୍ଲାସ୍ କଲେଣି? I just want to, I want to listen from you, really.
Yes, sir. Class is very effective. I got it.
Okay, great. Sonu sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you got it? Collocation କେମିତି use ହଉଛି ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, great. Arun sir, Arun Prasad. Sir, କୁହନ୍ତୁ.
sir.
ଆପଣ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେ sir? You understood everything? Sorry sir, some problems. Okay, fine. Arvind sir.
Okay, sir. I got sir. I got all the collocation practice today.
Great. Sanjay ji.
Yes, sir. Sir,
You got
today's
it?
class was very good and awesome, and I have learned huge lot of words and which before I did not know about where use collocation and sir, as you said, different American English speaker and other British
Acha.
British English speaker, which we should follow.
Look, we as Indian people, we are supposed to follow both. That's what I'm going to tell. ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଫଲୋ କରିବେ sometimes half of the English you cannot understand. ଆମେ ବା ଗୋଟେ ସ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡୱିଚ ହେଇଯାଇଛେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆମକୁ ବ୍ରିଟିଶ ମାନେ ଆପଣ ଟିକେ ମ୍ୟୁଟ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆମକୁ ବ୍ରିଟିଶ ମାନେ 200 ଧରିକି 200 ଇୟର୍ସ ଧରିକି ଆମକୁ ମାନେ କଲୋନାଇଜ କଲେ ଆପଣ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତ ସ୍ୱାଧୀନତା ଦିବସ ପାଳନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି and because of that we have to learn their language ମାନେ their British version and American they're superpower all the big corporation take Microsoft ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହିତ ବସିକି ମୁଁ ଲ୍ୟାପଟପରେ ପଢଉଛି Microsoft belongs to America Amazon belongs to America all the big Google America Zoom America ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟାକୁ ହାତ ପକେଇବେ everything is American so we are supposed to study their things so we have to learn both the things I'm sorry if you are going for one thing then it is a problem you have to go for two things
Yes, sir. We should follow both.
yeah you have to follow you have to ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ନଥିଲେ ମଧ୍ୟ have to କୋଉଠି ଲଗେଇବା whenever I don't have the choice but I have to I have to go there suppose ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ନାହିଁ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ମାମା କହିଲେ ତୁ ସେଠିକି ଯିବୁ so you have no other choice you are forced to do so that is something called I have to go but whenever I must do that means your own things happen परंतु ଆପଣ କହିବେ sir I must attend your class so whenever you say I must attend your class something called you are really interested but whenever say, I have to attend the class you are not interested somebody is forcing you so exactly we are forced we have been compelled by the circumstances so we have to learn to Suryakant sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, I am happy with you, and you are great, and you are always every day clearing fundamental to everybody, and I feel this will good. This will effect for everybody. Thank you,
This
sir.
will be effective. Okay, not effect,
Sir.
effective. Okay, thank you.
Effective.
Suryakant sir, can you hear me? Apan shuni paruchhan sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Uh, okay, sir. Today class is super, sir. So, collegation, I don't understand clearly.
I'll
So
take one
I
class.
want.
Don't worry, sir. I understood. I
Okay,
understand
sir.
the point. One fundamental or one or not one classes, 2 to 3 fundamental class I'll give you. Suryakant
Okay.
sir
Okay,
and
sir.
Devjani ma'am. Lot of people are there, so I'll take for them. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
Don't worry. I'll take it. Okay. But
Okay,
you
sir.
understood that the big. Okay, Muktikan sir,
Yes, sir. I
you
got
got
it,
it.
sir. Yes, sir. I got it, sir. As a question section, sir. Sir,
Question section will do. Question section will do. Don't worry. First, you try to understand. Collocation is,
sir,
it's not.
fundamental, sir, sports related fundamental clear, sir. Sports related question.
That I'll be playing out next time. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
it will be. Devashish, you got it today?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
got it everything?
Yes, sir. Everyday class means it will definitely help us to improve our concept and skill.
Great, great. And I think Ramnath sir, can you hear me? Ramnath sir, shuni paruchhun mate? Ramnath sir, you have been muted. Could you please unmute and speak? Sir.
No,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
Sir,
Sorry to say, sir. Sorry to say, sir. I have no, sir, much more time to practice and attend the class because so many works, official works.
It's okay, sir. It's okay. But
But
you have attended the
I
class today. Yeah. Yes, please.
sir, sir, I confidently, sir. Till the ending of the class, I will stay with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's my pleasure. So let me tell you, my friends. Look, tomorrow there will be no classes assigned for you, like normal classes. But those who have new joined, Devjan ma'am, Arun sir, I believe a lot of people are there. So we'll take out his, from our list. And I'm trying to put a fundamental class tomorrow. And the timing and everything so will be intimated by Tapan Babu. He will be calling you all. And Tapan Kumar Malik, he is just working with me. So he is the person who is taking care of the course schedule and everything. So he'll be calling of you all, and obviously giving you the time when the other things will be. And you have any?
Sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sir, listen to me.
Yeah.
Sir, ये जो collection, sir, ये जो pattern अपलोड होती है, कोटे format करके दिले हमें तक easily, sir, हम time.
Definitely, sir.
नहीं तो.
Yeah, definitely, sir. ये जो मते
Sir, काहे कि हमें किसी word से तो acquainted है गले, sir.
Absolutely.
माने time नहीं मिलने. In fact, sir, my point of view, sir.
No, you are right.
हाँ, sir.
You are very much. सूर्यकांत सर से कथा भी कहूतिले, सूर्यकांत सर कहूतिले, अशोक सर भी कहिसंती, मुक्तिकांत सर भी बहुत समय होते फोन करछंती, सोनू सर भी कहिसंती. Everybody, in fact, Sanjay Babu भी कहिसंती. A lot of people have the same concern. It is a really noble, suggestion. I don't have any, problems with that, sir. So obviously, the entire material give you. मु खाली आपन कोन पे दउनी, try to understand. आपन confuse हे जिवे. आपन को जदि मु न बुझे कि देई देबी, आपन you feel like everything is, it's just like giving you something that you don't know. तो मु सेति पे आपन को दउनी, but entire material, entire things, entire content belongs to you. Because why am I just creating that things? If for you, तो सेटा मो पाखे रहि लाभ किछि नै. And I'm not that kind of guy who's a closed mindset. नाइ मु ताको material दे देले से माने पढ देबे. Yeah, that's my intention. आपण पढंतु अन्य मानक पढांतु. It's I have a very something called you can say like mindset like that. जे आपण से material लेके पढंतु अन्य मानक पढान. अन्य माने कि आपनकर relatives, आपनकर near and dear ones, आपनकर brothers, sisters, son, daughters, anybody, you can guide them off. That's what. So the entire content, material, everything belongs to you only. किंतु मु एबे कोन पई दउनी, like if I'll give you, then आपण कोन करिवे, like जदि गोटे ଦେଖିଦେଲେ so some confusion happens ଆପଣ କହିବେ sir ଏଇ chapter ଟା ମୁଁ ଦେଖୁଥିଲି ଏଇଠାରେ ଗୋଟେ doubt ବାହାରିଲା then there will be 10 doubts then it's a problem for me ତ ମୁଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ total ପଢେଇ ସାରିଲା ପରେ the entire material I'll send you individually I'll send you. It's
Yes.
not in the group, you'll miss it out and we'll be sending you individually and my guys will be calling you ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେ call କରି ସେ ଆପଣ ପାଇଲେ କି yes save it out ଯଦି ନ ପାଇଛନ୍ତି again we'll send it either email ID or WhatsApp anything any medium you want to give us okay so this is all about the class for today
Thank you
I
so much,
believe
sir.
Thank you,
And
yeah.
yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And I love your teaching, sir.
Thank you all and it's my pleasure also teaching you all the things Arvind sir how is your health right now are you okay right now it's okay
Sir, okay, sir. Okay, sir.
okay great
Today,
because
okay.
yesterday you could not attend because some health problems my guy was calling
Sir.
you and that was the issue
Sir.
I believe this is a part of life it's a cycle we have to so thank you all for coming joining enjoying the class yeah so see you guys again Monday I'll be meeting you in a group and those who have other classes that I'll be meeting you tomorrow thank you all